Have you ever walked into a room and felt like you simply disappeared? Like your voice floated into the air and no one cared enough to catch it? Have you ever given your time, your effort, your heart, only to feel forgotten the moment you needed someone? Have you ever wondered in silence, why doesn't anyone respect me? If you have, then what you're about to hear may change the way you see yourself forever. Once in a peaceful town nestled between quiet rivers and tall cedar forests, lived a young man named Elas. Elas was gentle, thoughtful, and always the first to lend a helping hand. If someone's roof leaked, he fixed it. If a neighbor fell ill, he brought them meals. If children cried in the street, he comforted them. But despite all of this, people treated him as though he were made of thin air. They spoke over him. They brushed past him. They forgot his name at gatherings where he had served them tea only minutes earlier. Elas carried their groceries, repaired their carts, and helped clear broken branches after storms. But respect never returned to him. It was as though he was useful, but never valued. One early morning, Elas carried a bundle of firewood through the town square. A circle of merchants stood discussing how to protect their harvest from insects that year. Elas had recently learned a clever method from an old traveler, something that could save the entire village from losing their crops. Nervously, he stepped closer. I think I may have a solution," he said softly. But before he could finish, one merchant frowned deeply. "Elas, please, let the experienced men talk." Another turned his back without a second glance. "Don't interrupt, boy." The words crushed him. The bundle slipped from Elas' hands, crashing to the ground. Logs scattered everywhere. People stepped around him as if he were dust on the road. Not one person bent down to help. Elas knelt alone, his heart trembling. "What am I doing wrong? Why does no one ever see me?" That night, unable to rest, Elas walked to the far edge of the town where an old stone bridge crossed the river. He sat beneath it, listening to the slow, deep murmur of the water. The moon painted the surface silver, but Elas felt only heaviness. As he stared at his reflection trembling in the water, he whispered, "Why does nobody respect me, even when I never mean harm?" His voice broke. He pressed his hands into the cold stone, wishing anyone understood him. Footsteps approached. Slow, steady, and familiar. It was Master Rowanford, the oldest man in town, known not only for his age but for his uncanny understanding of human nature. People said he could read a person's spirit the way others read a book. He sat beside Elas without a word. Only after a long silence did he speak. "My boy," he said gently, "respect isn't earned by begging for it, but it isn't earned by hiding from it either." Elas looked up, confused. "Sir, I don't understand." "There are 5 silent pillars a person must learn," Rowanford said. "People will respect you the moment you respect these pillars yourself." "Silent pillars," Elas whispered. Rowanford nodded slowly. "Listen carefully. They do not shout. They do not demand, but they change how the world sees you." There beneath the moonlit arch of the bridge, the old man revealed them, one by one. "The first pillar," Rowanford said, "is how you carry your body. Your posture speaks long before your lips ever do. The second pillar is calmness. People trust the one who does not rush through life." Elas leaned in, his heart absorbing every word. "The third pillar," Rowanford continued, "is the courage to meet someone's eyes. Not with challenge, not with fear, just quiet certainty." Elas nodded softly. "The fourth," said the old man, "is the gift of deep listening. Most hear only enough to answer. Few listen enough to understand. And the fifth," he finished, "is the power of composed silence. Not weakness, silence that holds strength." The old man placed a hand on Elas' shoulder. "Practice these, and the world will not look through you again." Something awakened in Elas. For the first time, he felt a direction. The next morning, he rose early and began with the first pillar. He stood tall, shoulders balanced, chin lifted, not proud, just steady. As he walked through the village, something subtle shifted. People glanced at him rather than through him. A baker even stepped aside to let him pass. Then Elas practiced calmness. No rushing, no frantic movements. He walked with a patient pace. At the carpentry shop, workers paused to greet him instead of ignoring him. A child whispered, "He looks different today." Next came eye contact. When people spoke, Elas looked at them gently, steadily, not staring, just meeting them with presence. It startled many. The blacksmith paused mid-sentence and said, "Elas, you seem stronger somehow." He didn't need to explain, he simply nodded. Then Elas practiced the fourth pillar. He truly listened. When a neighbor spoke about her worries, he asked thoughtful questions. When a farmer discussed his troubles, Elas listened fully. People began seeking him out, not for work, but for conversation. Respect was beginning to rise, quietly, naturally. The final test arrived sooner than Elas expected. One afternoon, the townspeople gathered around the council hall to discuss a serious problem. Their water supply was dwindling. Voices clashed, accusations flew. No one listened and chaos thickened the air. Elas stood at the edge of the crowd, silent. He practiced the fifth pillar, calmness in noise, stillness in chaos. He observed. He waited. After several minutes, the arguing wore people down. Confusion replaced anger. That was Elas' moment. He stepped forward, tall and steady. He looked each person in the eye. Silence fell, not demanded, but invited. Then he spoke just one calm sentence. "We can share the river fairly. Each household draws water on alternate days." A hush washed over the crowd. Heads turned. People exchanged glances, then slowly they nodded. Within moments, the town agreed. The same people who once ignored Elas now listened to him first. By season's end, Elas Rowan was no longer invisible. He hadn't earned respect by shouting. He hadn't earned it by pleasing everyone. He earned it by changing himself. He respected his body. He respected his pace. He respected his presence. He respected others. And most importantly, he respected his silence. And that inner respect radiated outward, touching the entire town like sunlight warming cold stone. Peace begins the moment you release what no longer belongs in your heart. When you lighten the weight you carry inside, the world feels lighter around you. Thank you for listening to today's story. And if this message touched your heart, remember this: true freedom starts within. Let go of what holds you back, and life will open in ways you never imagined. If you'd like more powerful, life-changing village stories, don't forget to subscribe to grow and improve. Every day, we bring you inspiring stories written with one purpose: to guide you, calm you, and walk with you on your journey toward a lighter life.